Hi Scorpio, welcome to Blue Hill Tarot. So happy New Year. We're in the first week, headed for the first weekend of 2022. And thank you so much for stopping here. So we'll throw 18 tarot cards and get a general reading for the energy around you right now going into this 2022 year. So here we go. I will use 2 decks and we'll throw 9 cards from each. So here we go, Scorpio. This card wants to be seen. So this is the Hanged Man. Some of you have the energy of a Pisces around you and your Scorpios. Alright, here we go. Scorpio. First energy is the energy of the 2 of Wands. Well, this is an interesting way to start out this reading because the 2 of Wands is a card of creative tension. Relationships that are highly creative are connected around this particular card. It's not a negative energy. You see the beautiful yellows in the card. So it is an energy that just speaks to some creativity, or you may be dealing with someone who's very creative. You may be in a personal relationship with someone who's creative like yourself, and there's some type of a tension around that. It could be a personal creative tension, or it could be something to do with work. This card can also indicate some travel. It's a possibility that you may be doing some traveling right now, Scorpio. That energy is certainly around also. Here is the energy of the Ace of Cups. So this is a beautiful energy around connecting with relationships. It's an energy of deepening relationships, of renewing relationships, partnerships, new relationships. So it's showing up in position 2. Very nice energy. And then we have the energy of the Hermit. Some of you may be connecting with a Virgo in your life. That card is showing up in position 3. The Hermit is an energy of introspection, pulling back. And in this position particularly, if you don't know any Virgos, Scorpio, it's definitely a card. Even if you do know Virgos and have them connected with you directly, this card in this position connects with the energy of, thinking things through. And it certainly can be around some relationship that you're in that seems like it might be personal. Doesn't have to be a Virgo, doesn't have to be a Pisces, can be with any energy, but there is definitely an energy of you sort of trying to analyze, pull back, decide, connect, what's going on. There's some type of tension. Sometimes we're in highly charged relationships and both people are very creative. There can be some tension around those. And this card indicates it's certainly personal, this Ace of Cups. So here's the energy of competing. This card is in a position where there may be some tension around you and you feel like you're competing for something. You're doing your best. You may be quarreling or sparring. You could be dealing with lower vibration people who just want to get their 2 cents in. They just have to be heard. That's certainly something that could be around your life right now. If not, it could be something, some personal relationship where you feel like you're kind of, on edge and, creatively competing for the relationship itself. This is the energy of the passionate connections. Here's the energy of the Moon. Now we definitely could have a Pisces or a Cancer connected around you in some form or fashion. If not, this energy, the card speaks to things happening underneath the surface. Things that are just, they haven't surfaced yet. There's some kind of confusion, illusion. You're not exactly sure where you stand. This second row of cards definitely connects with some of you Scorpio energies who may feel like you're not sure, you're very passionate about something. It could be a personal relationship. It could be a professional relationship. And there's things happening that you're not really clear on. You're not exactly sure which direction you're going. Here is the energy of the Eight of Cups. Some of you, Scorpios, are deciding to move on. And you notice this person is wearing a blue cape on top, but has the color crimson with them. So some of you, may be making choices around some tense relationships that you've been going back and forth with, or feeling competitively charged about and very passionate. You may have spent the time with this Hermit energy pulling back and deciding, well, you know what, I'm just going to go on right now. I'm not going to be connecting with her, so I'm going to get back on my path and see where it leads me. Here is the energy of the High Priest. Now, the High Priest is the energy of Cancer and Virgo. We have Cancer and Virgo here all over this. I believe this particular card is going to connect with, let me just see my notes on this message for this particular card. I do have one that I want to talk about. It's somebody that, is... they have something they want to offer you. There's some type of a mentor energy here. They've got some wisdom they want to share around you. And your final card is the Six of Swords. This energy, this card is a message of necessary changes. And you see in position 9, you see this beautiful yellow. You are making necessary changes to start the new year, and they're going to be positive. It's a great place for this card to show up, the last position in this from these 9 cards, because although there may be some tension, some sparring, some lower vibration energy, some people that are just hard to deal with, whether these are personal or professional relationships with the energy. It could be a Taurus, Aries. It could be a Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Virgo, or Cancer that are showing up directly. But it could be any energy. But whatever the relationships are, if there's some creative tension or some quarreling or difficulty, there will be necessary changes, and things will sort of smooth out. It's not something that's going to be long term. Alright, so let's throw the next layer of energy. Scorpio. Scorpio. Page of Wands, the energy of air. The Strength card. The Fool. Again, the Ace of Cups. Wow, beautiful. Here's the energy of fire. Oh, it's getting crowded here for you. And the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So let me just start with the last card before I connect with the rest of these for you, Scorpio. Some of you Scorpios are making necessary changes that include that are connected to these relationships where there was difficulty, and you are moving on, but you're moving on with baggage. They include some of you who may be making necessary changes because there's some kind of a betrayal or letdown where you feel like, wow, why would you do that to me? Now, I have a lot of energies they could be connected with showing up. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It could be a Leo. Could definitely be a fire sign, because there's such, there's such an energy of confusion here, and things happening right below the surface. So some of you in the position of this card, in position 6, speaks to some of you who may have a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius, where there's been some type of a betrayal. You're feeling like, wow, why would you do that to me? But you are definitely making necessary changes and moving on. And around that energy, you have the Fool. The Fool is definitely around you and encouraging you to begin to move forward. You have the energy of the Ace of Cups from both decks. So you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, any ace is about gifts offered. But, you know, things, when you see an ace, it's an energy that says it is possible. You can succeed. So even though there's a possibility of some of you having some tense energy or some betrayals around you where you've made necessary changes and you've decided it's time to move on around any energy, whether it be with air, fire, another water sign. There's definitely the possibility of having some baggage connected with that. But the universe says you've got other opportunities and other things waiting for you with these two aces here. So remember, the universe always has your back, and they're speaking clearly to it. Now, like I said, I do feel like there's a strong possibility for many of you it's connected to fire because of the way that this King of Wands is looking and the position of this card with it, the Moon and the King of Wands. But it definitely can also be connected with the energy of the King of Swords. But some of you may be beginning or connecting with new relationships. Suki, don't do that, honey. That's not nice. You may be starting new relationships with some other energies also right away. There are other relationships available, whether they are personal or professional. There are other relationships, and the zero is here, ready to begin again for you. So listen, have a great week, first week of 2022, Scorpio, and thank you so much for stopping here. This is Blue Hill Tarot, and I hope to see you again. Take care.